Hello everyone, Alexman here, and welcome to the Oregon Trail, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 1990 PC version of the game. We're going to see how far we can travel on the trail, and hopefully not to die by any diseases or being robbed in the night. I'm going to be a banker. It gives me the most money to start off with, and I'm going to lead me for sure. And I don't really have any other names, so we're just going to give the game the right to do that. So we have a Jed, Emily, Sarah, and Zeke. Okay. And let's see, we're going to start off in March. Before leaving, we have to buy equipment and supplies. We have $1,600 in our name, but we don't have to spend it all now. Let's go to the store here and get a lot of stuff. Alright. Let's go for one, the oxen. We're going to get 3 yoke because we're recommended. He charges the most out of it, so 6 oxen's not bad. So we got some food. We got 2,000 pounds of it because might as well start off max, right? And we'll get 10 sets of clothing. Ammunition, buy about 5 boxes. It's like $10. So, because we're not going to probably shoot too much, hopefully. And let's see, spare parts, so I'm going to get that, and axles and tongues, 3 of each. Alright, I think that's going to be good. Let's go out into the world. Good luck. Yeah, thanks. Here we go. We are going to be starting in Independence, March 1st of 1848. Let's continue on our trail. From Independence, it's 102 miles. Severe blizzard, lose 1 day. We didn't even go anywhere! Oh, and this is going to start the random events that's going to happen throughout our journey. And we lost 1 day, and we didn't even go anywhere, even though it was bright and sunny on the opening picture there. So we're going to keep going. It's taking us about, almost a week to go, Ross. So let's look around the Kansas River crossing. What's big? Nah. I'm a little weird here, so let's get on the trail. You must cross the river in order to continue. The river at this point is currently 662 feet across and 9.3 deep in the middle. Well, that means attempting to ford the river is not an option. We can go up the wagon and float it across, or we can take the ferry. So, let's choose 3, because, 6 days? Wow. Okay, well, I'll wait for 6 days. Might as well get a guaranteed pass across the river here. The ferry got your party and wagons safely across. From the Kansas River crossing, it's now 82 miles to the next river crossing. So let's go that way. Let's go here. I do like the simple animations that the game has. Here, so you're at the big river crossing. Would you like to work around? Yeah, why not? Looks pretty low. Well, pretty from the graphic anyway. So let's continue on the trail. So, it is 239 feet across and 3.6 feet deep in the middle. Well, it's still too deep to ford it. Let's see. We'll have to caulk it and see what happens. Here we go. Make it across. Oh, good. We made it across with no problem. Alright. We're doing pretty good for the start of this journey. Okay, we need to go to Fort Kearny. It's a long trip. We're at fair health. Okay. We're making... At least the only bad thing that's happened is the blizzard so far, which is great. Yeah, we'll look around. Yeah, that's a nice little fort. I do like how colorful those graphics are, though, in those pictures. It actually looks pretty good. So we're going to see. Do we need to buy supplies? We don't need more ammunition. We haven't lost anything. Nah, I don't think. I think we're okay. We got 1610 pounds of food. That's like my biggest worry right now, but We haven't lost much of food-wise, so I think we're still okay. Let's just keep on going. So, Fort Kearney to the Chimney Rock is 250 miles, and we lose another blizzard. Okay. And you know, I I adore what this game does. It's just what wrong trail lose today's. How did we do it? We were just going straight. Oxen, why do you do this to us? Trying to praise you and go off the deep end. So we're gonna come up through here. So we're up to. It's very rainy apparently. Let's see what the Chimney Rock looks like. That is an impressive rock, and I have been there actually in real life, and it's actually pretty cool rock formation as well. But I think we're still good. We can continue on the trail. So from Chimney Rock, it is 86 miles to the next fort. Let's go. Surprisingly, this has been a decent run. I was not really hoping to have any more bad things to happen. Oh, we have a grave site. We don't need to see the grave site. And we're at Fort Lamar. Let's see what we got. Interesting. All right. Let's see. Do I do anything? We're not too low and bad on food. That's again. We've had no problem so far, but I think I am going to buy at least 300 pounds of food. That's not too bad of a safe regard. That gives us about $15.95. So that's going to be give us a buffer, I guess. So let's go. The next destination is Independence Rock. It's 190 miles. Let's go. One of the oxen is injured. Okay. Let's see. We'll stop to rest for. Let's rest for a day and see how that goes for the oxen. Because that could be in the way of oxen dying. And we're gonna keep going. I guess it wouldn't be too bad to have the game to try to hinder our progress now. So, another blizzard. Wow. Surprising. This is the only severe thing that's happened to us is blizzards. And losing the trail. Lose a day. It's warm out now. Oh, broken wagon tongue. Would you like to try to repair it? Yeah. And we were able to repair it. Wow, this is a very good, decent run. So far, haven't had any of the worst stuff happening. Let's look around Independence Rock. We look on top. That must, yeah. We're next to a river, but that doesn't really matter or anything of those sorts. See, checking supplies. We've gone through 300. Well, that fort, we bought that 300 pounds of food. Went through quite effectively. Let's see, we're only that way out, so the next fort will be Fort Bridger or Fort Hall, depending what I choose. So let's just keep going. To Independence Rock. It's another 102 miles. Let's go. So far, so good. Though it's very rainy. Ooh, wild fruit. That'll be good. It gave us about, I think, about 30 pounds, which is not bad. Another lost trail. We keep losing the trail. I don't like these oxen now. You're at the South Pass. Yes. Finally, it's like about halfway almost. South Pass. Alright. Let's see, check supplies. Okay, we're still good. I think we'll be okay. But we can hunt, but we'd have to hunt on the trail. So now we have a trail divides here. We can go to the Green River Crossing or head for the Fort Bridger. Back to the map here. Fort Bridger is the easy path because it gives you a place to buy more supplies. While going across the Green River Crossing and passing Soda Springs, that way, there's less vegetation and such, so you oxen might have a hard time getting past. So Um, I think we can make it to Fort Hall before our food runs out. Anyway, we still gotta hunt anyway, so let's go up to the Green River. We'll try to go as fast as we can here. And let's go look around. And it looks like we have a ferry option we can use. Let's see, do we attempt trade kind of thing? What do we got? Meet another immigrant who wants to trade 50 pounds of food and trade 50 bullets. That's not a good trade. You have another trade here? He'll trade you an ox for 106 pounds of food. No, I was hoping that be food to be given. And no one wants to trade with me because I am being a kind of a little of a stingy person when it comes to trading. Alright, let's continue the trail here. You must cross the river in order to continue. The river at this point is 410 feet across and 21.4 feet deep. Well, obviously we're not going to ford it. We're going to take the ferry. Wait, another 6 days. I'm just going to take the 6 days penalty on that one. Because I'd rather have a safe crossing than not. Though that took down a lot of our food down, which we might have to hunt here. I can get us around safely. From the Green River Crossing is 143 miles. Let's go. Emily has typhoid. Well, great. Guess we'll hunt for food for a moment here. So you get the controls. Enter gets us to move. And well, the arrow keys gets us to move, and space bar is to fire. Well, there's gotta be something around here. Yeah, I got one. Nope. Let's see. Can we get any more? Wasted 3 bullets. Is there anything else around? Oh, the bear. What I want. Yeah. Now, I won't be able to take all the food back, which is kind of unfortunate. Later installments of this game actually allow you to take back 200 pounds of food, but in this game, we can only carry 100 pounds back. So apparently we went all by ourselves. But that gave us a little bit of a buffer. We could hunt again, but we need a rest because Emily had typhoid. So another bragging wagon. Well, you were not able and you had to replace it with a spare part. Well, that's first use for spare parts. Wasted a couple of days to get that going. And, well, we're doing pretty good. Sarah is lost. No, Sarah! I told you to stay in the wagon. Why did you not stay in the wagon? This is dangerous country out here. We don't know what's out here. So we're going to go. And Soda Springs. We're actually now in Idaho now. And Jed has the cholera. I think that's how you say it. I might have said it wrong. But that's sort of a bad water disease for us. Soda Springs. Never actually been there. So we're going to have to stop and rest for about a couple days to get him over his sort of thing. What's the disease here? We can't trade. Do we have not? So instead of clothing, he'll trade you. Not worth it. Let's see, what else can we, let's see, 7 trade, other people. No one wants to trade me. Okay. Being stingy again, huh? Alright. Soda Springs, 54 miles to Fort Hall. I think we can handle that, and we'll just buy food when we get to the fort. Severe thunderstorm. Lose a day. Ooh, fine wild fruit. That gave us 20 pounds of fruit. Oh, wow, look at that. More fruit. I'm liking this. Alright, we're at Fort Hall. Sweet. So, we're going to buy supplies, we're going to buy food, and I think we got enough to actually buy. We're down to 600 right now. What is 1,000? I'm going to buy 700 pounds of food. Because that gives us 1330. The last major fort we're headed to is Fort Boise. So we'll just continue. I think we're going to be okay. because we gotta cross the Snake River before we get there. So we're gonna keep going. And I'm actually quite shocked that we've actually not had really anything bad happen to us. Except for these broken wagon wheels. You were able to repair it. Yay! It takes us a couple of days to do it. But 2 people have only gotten sick. Another that rough. I know that's a spare part. Ooh, that's getting me worried. And now Zeke has typhoid. Have to rest for a couple days to get him over that. I think that'll be good. Another wagon wheel. Please let me repair it. That's 2 wagon wheels. We might actually have to buy a wagon wheel if it's getting this bad. We're up to the Snake River crossing. Yay! Woohoo! 1,000 pounds of food left. And we're at the somewhat on the canyon side of things. I think this. Yeah, we're actually at the. But it's actually a canyon net. So, can we trade anyone for food? Wagon. Oh. She gives 90 pounds food. She'll give us a wagon wheel. I will take that because we're out of wheels. We're out of wheels. No, we don't need an ox. We're okay with an oxen. Can we trade again? We don't have anything for this. Oh. No one wants to trade me. Come on! I don't need oxen. Alright, well at least we got a wheel. Because we used up all of our wheels in that rough trail. We just crossed this river. It's 1,001 feet across and 6.2 feet deep. So we can caulk the wagon and float it across. We could hire an Indian to help because we can't really afford it. What will the Indian give us? Or we have given? So he'll take you across the river in exchange for 3 sets of clothing. I think I'll accept that offer because the Snake River is kind of actually a rough river. So hopefully it'll give us a pretty good deal. Yeah, it is the widest river on this trail. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Alright. From Fort Boise, 113 miles. We got some bad water going around here. It is very a flat plain, and oh, please don't let my wheel break. We're almost to Fort Boise. Come on. Wagon tongue's broken, and we were able to repair it. Yes. Alright, oh, wrong trail. We're 5 miles away from the fort. How did we go on the wrong trail? We should be able to see the fort from here. But we're now at Fort Boise. As you can see, there's the Blue Mountains in the background. It means we're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost there. As you can see, we need to go to the Blue Mountains. And then our major challenge for this mission, or this trail. We'll buy supplies. We're going to buy at least about 400 pounds of food. That's probably going to give us all we need. Because now we're going, because I needed just a little bit of a boost. Fort Boise, from Fort Boise to the Blue Mountains, 160 miles. We have very little water. Fair condition. Uh-oh, poor. That's not good. Okay, fair. Very little water. Shocking enough because it's August and all the water should be... Well, not really. Just water's bad around here. Emily has typhoid. Okay. We're at the Blue Mountains. Let's try resting for a couple days so that she can get herself better. Nope, that did not help. Just a couple more days. Alright, we're back to fair. That's good. Now, here's the decision. On this point, we can head to Fort Walla Walla for a last-minute supply run, and then we can head for the Dalles. Heading to Fort Walla would be a choice if you need supplies at this point. I don't think I need to, because we are going to be going on a rafting trip. Because from the Blue Mountains to the Dalles is 125 miles. Thief, coming during the night, steals 14 bullets. Well, you can take them, because I haven't really used them, so that's actually not bad. I've had worse. I've had a run where they've stolen 4 oxen out of the night. That was painful. Please don't die. Heavy fog was a day. Wrong trail is a day. Well, that fog really screwed us up there for a few days. Zeke has a broken leg. I told you not to fall off the wagon. Alright. And Jed has measles. Alright. We're at the Dalles. Take a look around. And as you can see in that graphic, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Because now we can float down the Columbia River to our destination, or take the Ball Toll Road. The Toll Road is the easy option. It does cost about $7 to get through, but everyone does this. We're going to float down the Columbia River. We have to use the arrow keys to guide your raft through the rushing waters of the Columbia River. After passing the third direction sign, land your raft at the trail to the Willamette Valley. And here we go. It's actually the up and down of the arrow keys. This was the this was the point of the game where everyone wanted to go to, because this was the most action on screen. Because the rocks have a very weird hitbox. You have to be worried about it. And so we're gonna go down this way. Come around here. Oh, this is so intense. It looks easy. Don't trust me. You do have some sort of like a delay of some kind when you hit back up on the arrow keys. Be forewarned. This could basically end your run at the end of it all. If you hit the side of the river or you hit a rock, a lot of stuff can fall out, including your party members, including yourself, the party leader. So your entire run could be ruined. So we have to wait for the third. We've already seen one directional sign passes by. Oof. Oof. Oh, I can't drive on the river. So that's the second directional sign. We're looking for something on the bottom right corner of the screen. That's the trail we're looking for. I do believe if you actually go far, you'll go... you will probably fall off a waterfall, I believe. So you have to be careful about that. So that looks like that's the third one. So we gotta look for a trail. That'll be a couple tracks to come out at the end here. I think it will be okay. Oh boy, nope. Oh, jeez. Go, go, go! Yes! Yay! We made it! I'm surprised we actually almost didn't make that track right there. Let's see. Congratulations! You have made it to Oregon! Let's see how many points you have received. Now, this has been probably the best run I've had in this game. Of all the test runs I've done on this is the one that had the least amount of problems. So we had 5 people in poor health. I got 1,500 points for that. We still had the one wagon, which is weird because you really can't buy a second wagon. There's no option to do so, so that's interesting. I've never had a run or seen anyone else have that, but we had 6 oxen. Yes, we saved it. We had 7 wagon parts, 7 sets of clothing, 81 bullets, 591 pounds of food, and 320 pounds of cash. And we get it. Oh, we actually made it on the leaderboards. Which doesn't really mean anything too much, but it's kind of cool you actually make it to the leaderboards. I think these are all the developers, I believe, at the time. Or these other people have played this. Well, yeah, it's all the development, I believe. Okay. There, that's it. Would you like to make any changes? No. And that is the Oregon Trail, ladies and gentlemen. That is again, that was very easy for a run. Probably try the other versions of the game later on down the line, but that is the game in itself and its experience. But that is all the time I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you liked it, give it a like and subscribe. You want to see more. But until next time, everyone, take care.